Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I made it back up the shaft. And I did die once to the friggin' harpies. Got through that part pretty okay, but yeah. And then I did get that extra life from the wall again before this, but I did die on shaft once because I had such low health. But now let's give it a proper go at it. So sorry, I'm gonna be maybe a little quiet during this part. Yeah, I still don't have the timing down perfectly, but yeah, I think that's basically what I'm have to do. So I have to get him on that side, so the bull creature will come. I really don't want the wyvern, and I also don't want him to stay on my side for too long because you saw it for like a brief second last time we fought him. But if he touches me, he curses me just like the TheHande had. So I turn green and I can't. Well, I can use my weapons, but I move very slowly. Yeah, the bats are annoying. Like, I don't know if I can just like. And it's annoying that he also wants to come to this side every time. But yeah, I can jump to dodge the bull. Like, that's not a problem. That's not really a problem. The problem. Yeah. I'm just not doing it very well. That's the real problem. Like, it's like the last possible moment when you have to dodge him. And then I do that bullshit as well, where I accidentally, like, jump at him. Yeah. I can survive, like, getting hit by the bats once in a while. Oh my god, it's already my last life. No, I did it again! Fuck me! Honestly. I was trying to look at my credit score because I realized... credits. Because the credit... Because I'm thinking that's what gave me the freaking extra life last time. Because I'm not sure... I don't think the score affects it. I think every time I get like 100 credits or something, like, I get an extra life. Fuck this. Seriously. Okay, I've already wasted a few of my hearts. I'm not feeling super confident, but let's give it a shot. You know what? I should probably try to hug the wall when I jump, rather than jump towards, because I keep jumping forward thinking that I'll clear him that way more easily. And instead what happens every fucking time without fail, or has happened every time now without fail, is that I just jump into him. And I jump to avoid the bat. Yeah, those fucking bats. Like, they completely fuck up my timing. Jesus. Alright, hey guys, I didn't want to make you watch me play this through again, but I honestly, I just don't want you to, because I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed by the time I get back up the shaft. So, you know, whatevs. Let's do this shindig. Yeah. So, and I've talked a bit in the past, like how over time, as I played more and more Castlevania 64, I kind of wish that they would kind of just maybe not, you know, but you know, what if they just like made like a remake of that game with like a modern game engine and you know, made it better, because I do actually think the characters and the story of Castlevania 64 are actually not that bad. And I think Reinhard Schneider's actually a bit real badass. And, you know, because you know, it's a poorly executed Castlevania game, sure, but I think it's honestly is just down to the technology, because when you look at it, when you really honestly look at it, like, they really put a lot of effort into it. Like, there's so much, like, depth to it, and it's like, and it almost, like, feels like a movie in certain ways, which is kind of cool. So, you know, Konami, of course, you know, is no longer developing games, so it's probably unlikely to happen. And, you know, fuck Konami. I found out since the recording of that last session that yes, they indeed are gonna do TurboGrafx 16 Mini, and it looks like it's gonna be like a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. Because this game is gonna be like a Japanese exclusive on that. Like, are you like, you know, the whole thing that I think is like the thing about the TurboGrafx 16 is like it had a lot of good games, but a good chunk of them were left like as Japanese exclusives, just because, you know, NEC kind of lost its like nerve after the TurboGrafx like initially failed, so they didn't like ever try to do anything to rectify that situation. It's sad. It's just sad. There's so many like, and you know. And of course, the only games that they've announced that are going to be on both versions of that goddamn system is going to be like... Okay, I just realized that the meat is a lot of bullshit, so I'm not going to bother getting it. Because I'm going to fall right in the midst of those two sword knights. And I really don't want that. That's a situation I do not want. So, and you know, sure, they've only announced 6 games, but they also, like, Bonk the Caveman isn't going to be on that. Like, Bonk was like the mascot for that fucking system. That's like having an NES Mini without a Mario or Zelda game. Oh yeah, actually, that's basically what I'm saying, is like, having the TurboGrafx 16 Mini without Rondo of Blood and Bonk's Adventure is like if they released the NES or a SNES Mini without a Mario or Zelda games on it. It's like, why? That's like, or better yet, like, it's like releasing fucking a Mega Drive built-in system without a Sonic game. Like, that's just like on paper, it just sounds like an awful idea. Like, why wouldn't you just fucking... And, you know, if their excuse is like that they're gonna like release them as DLC that you can download later or some shit like that, like, fuck that. Fuck that fucking bullshit. I have actively avoided buying a DLC, you know, now, because, you know, inevitably what's gonna happen is a lot of it is gonna, like, if it's any good, like, inevitably they're just gonna release it all at, you know, as fucking, you know, as additional crap in other versions. Like, you know, I would never get Mario Kart 8 for Deluxe or whatever the hell they call it on the Switch, because, you know, I have it on the Wii U and I already fucking, like, paid for the fucking DLCs on that. And honestly, in hindsight, I think the only thing that was worth the money in that DLC originally was getting Isabelle. And none of the circuits were really all that great. Sorry, but they just weren't. They were way worse than they were not as good as the tracks that originally came in the game. All right, time to go lose to Shaft again. Yeah, this fight is so annoying because you have to be so meticulous about it. But it's also like the bats. I really wish I could do something about the bats. And I just really can't. Wait a minute. This gets me the cross. So what's behind this wall? Ah. God damn this fucking double jump bullshit. Ugh. I don't want to get... It's putting me so close to the door as well. Like, I'm afraid I'm just gonna go in by accident. Okay. That's the stopwatch. Wait. Okay, this seems This seems extremely stupid, but let's see if the stopwatch actually does anything. I very much doubt it does. Yeah, it doesn't even slow it down. It doesn't slow down a bit. So why would you put that item there? That does nothing. Oh my god, what a fucking ripoff. Oh my god, if this gets too bad, guys, like, you know, I'll just cut it to when I finally beat Shaft, because, you know, I'm sorry, I did not want you to watch me replay that level either. Okay, wait, I just remembered. Maybe if when he's in the middle of the, when I get him to the opposite side, and then I let him call the bull. Oh, hell yes, now we're cooking with fire. Oh no, he got the wyvern. Okay, but this is it. This is what I was thinking. That, you know, I can trick the bats. And I get him on the other side. Here we go, here we go. Come on, Shaft. Please don't do anything that will kill me now. Oh, fuck, yeah! Boy! We got it. Yes, here we go. God, and that's where we're gonna have to... Oh, no, we still have time, Alright. Jesus Christ. It's Dracula time! Wait, let's see if it's here. Okay, that was dumb. Yeah, I'm thinking of Super Castlevania 4, probably. Alright. This Dracula fight has a really bitchin' looking, like, you know, final form. I really don't want that. Go away. Alright, here he is. And it is actually legit kind of hard. Okay, that was the... Alright, now I know what's he gonna do. And when he does the cape forward, that's when he'll do these balls. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay. Classic Dracula here. Okay, gotta do a better job of dodging that. He's just doing the fireball stuff, probably, because I'm doing such a poor job at dodging him. Okay, but no, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Yeah, this is like, you know, this is kind of bullshit, because level 7, if you go to the stage select screen, there's no way to get to this there's no way to get to this specific level. You know, using the stage select screen. You actually do have to fight through level 7 every time. At least I think it is that way. I seem to recall it is. Because I don't think the autosave even sends you to this, you know, when you decide to continue the game, just normally without going through the stage select. Oh fuck! Okay, now I'm doing just super poorly. Damn it! I haven't hit him once. I'm seriously out of practice. My timing is so goddamn off. Yeah, I keep whipping like just above his head. Come on. Oh, okay, that was a... Yes, okay. But I think I'm gonna lose this fight. Yeah, you can just jump over the other one. Okay, now it's going a bit better. Sweet. Alright. I love his demon form in this. It looks so fucking badass, but it's actually kind of dumb, honestly. Oh, I jumped over them! I did not expect to do that. Yeah, the hard part about his second form is, like, he takes up so much space that when he goes across the room, it's, like, really hard to, like, get under him to get safe. Oh. We're almost done. It's almost done. Alright, now it's demon time. And, of course, I'm out of crosses now. So now all I can do is fucking whip him. I screwed it up. Yeah, that's the thing. Alright. But he's pretty manageable. He also does like a big anime laser as well. He does those fireballs and then then he does the big anime laser. Alright. Alright, and I don't want the stopwatch, so I'm gonna leave that last candle alone. Here we go again. That's probably one of the easier Dracula fights, honestly. Like the one in the one from the original Castlevania, it always surprises me just how hard it is because he can because Drac just loves like warping straight to you, so you take damage from touching him by accident. Yeah, this is pretty manageable. Also because it's not quite as seizure-inducing as the friggin' when he teleports in the NES game. Yeah. Oh. I'm just throwing the cross whenever he like opens his cape now. I don't even care. I'm trying so hard to keep my timing with this so I can focus my energy then on the second fight. Because you do have to hit him on the head. I'd forgotten that you do have to actually hit him on the head. It's not enough to just whip him. I thought you could just whip him because he's so goddamn big. But no, like he has a specific weak spot. Because of course he does. They wouldn't give you a fucking break even in the final boss fight. I do infinitely prefer this to the freaking the stupid ass boss fight we had in the end of Super Castlevania 4, where literally at the end his face just falls off and then you have to freaking. I do wish his like song would change at least. Okay, now he's gonna do the fireballs. Oh, screwed that up. Oh, now he's gonna do the anime laser. I thought that was gonna be a lot bigger. Alright. Oh yeah. Ah, it's so goddamn close too. Like, look like how easily I got him down to half health. And like, you know, his second form in the original NES game is pretty goddamn hard too, unless you have, you know, the very thing that I don't want here, which is the holy water. Because then you can do that same fucking cheese maneuver with him, where you do still have to whip him on the head, I think, but you know you can freeze him with the holy water. So you know that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, this is not nearly as bad as the Shaft fight. Now that I remember what to do. I mean, this is pretty applicable. Like, okay, actually, I screwed up. I accidentally didn't use the cross there, but it saved a little bit of energy. I didn't use the cross at all in the second phase fight. Oh, I screwed up there. I don't know what happened. My brain stopped working for a second. Yeah. It's also because it's so goddamn hot right now. Like, that might also be the reason why I'm so sluggish. I really... God damn it, I'm so envious of Red Rookizer right now because it's winter in Australia. And I really wish it was, like, cold. Like, I'm so much more concentrated and focused when it's cold. The annoying thing about when it's really hot and toasty is, like, number one, is that you don't have the energy to just do anything, really. At least I don't. But even worse is that at nighttime, you don't have the energy to do anything, and then, like, it's too fucking hot to, you know, for me to even go to sleep. Like, yeah. And also, you know, because in Finland, the sun doesn't really set during nighttime. Like, literally, at all. So, that's a double whammy, because I really needed for it to be dark. Oh god, yeah. Because he does really a lot of damage. Oh god, no. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I honestly thought I was safe there. But, like, the minute he jumps, like, his hitbox, like, expands outward, so that's another thing. So, yeah, so, obviously, I have some choice words to Konami about the TurboGrafx, and a lot of other things. You know, let's be honest, like, Konami is a pretty scummy company. So, you know, I do like the Castlevania Netflix series. I'm actually excited for the 3rd season. I am a little iffy, of course, that they did add a bunch of new characters. Like, I did think it was cool that they had Camilla, because, oh god. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting my buttons mixed up now. I forgot to jump that time. Oh, great. But the new characters that they did introduce, I thought was kind of cool. I kind of like. I do actually think it's kind of cool that they went with the. Well, you know, it's been a thing in the later games anyway, that where, you know, Dracula is more like a tragic figure and not like pure evil or anything like that, which I think is kind of, you know, that's fine. That's great. You know, that's from the games. I do wish that they would eventually at some point have some of the other Belmonts as well, because, I mean, Trevor was a good choice for like a first Belmont, but, you know, it would be nice to see, like, you know, it wouldn't necessarily have to be for that long. Like, maybe for like an episode or two, they could have Simon. Oh, he's gonna do the fire thing immediately. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. Come on, die already. Stop jumping. No! God damn it, I was so close. Yeah, that is annoying. Like, there's really no rhyme or reason for how often how many hops he makes every turn. So, yeah. So, you know, cowering in the corner is not an option in that fight. Yeah. Because, you know, it would be nice to see, like, Richter and stuff in it. And even though, you know, I've talked about it already, like, Castlevania 64 isn't in the proper timeline, but also, just to kind of point out another thing, is that they're not actually, like, using the proper timeline anyway for well, let's put it to, I've noticed that there's enough, like, lore inconsistency in the Netflix show with the games that it's kind of obvious to me that they're kind of doing their own thing, that they're not, like, slavishly following the games anyway. Because they did the whole thing with the Morningstar Whip, which was kind of interesting, but the thing is, like, you know, the vampire killer whip is literally in lore. It is called that, and it is the same whip that gets passed down by the Belmonts over the centuries. You know, some other people also get a hold of it over time. So they kind of just ignored that part of the lore in the Netflix show, and you know, I don't personally care. You know, that's fine. That's fine. You know, it's a bit sad because I kind of like the idea that the vampire killer whip is like the you know, it's basically the master sword of the Castlevania universe. Like whoever is in possession of it, you know, it's it officially marks. Oh yeah, it's your job to kill Dracula now. So. And, you know, Lament of Innocence, like, the whole... you know, I haven't played it, but I think the whole story of that... Oh my god, I screwed that up again. I was supposed to jump, and I did not. Oops, okay, I did not mean to do that either. Okay, but this is good. He's like... he's at the very edge of the screen, so... I have time to, like, do my thing. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, come on. Yes, that was it. Ah, Dracula's dead! Alright. That's a cool piece of music. Alright, and now for the extremely long-winded end animation. I really don't actually like this. This does not feel very rewarding. There's no sound design either. There's not like even music. Alright, here we have the classic castle falling down. And I think we're gonna do one more episode of this, so I'm gonna play as Maria. So, alright, and here's the credits, so, well, then we'll do Maria next, so, see you on the next one, bye!